Hey, what's up guys, it's Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a new story. The name of this story is What If Naruto Found Orochimaru's Abandoned Lab? And yeah guys, it is an unscripted story and my own idea. Now before continuing this, yes, this is an evil slash genius Naruto universe, so yeah, there might be no ship at all. And make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel as well. Now moving onwards, as for the 15k special, I have been reading a lot of comments and yeah, no hate to Shiro's, but yeah, I kind of made your idea already. You have been commenting non-stop this idea again and again. I mean, I even gave you a shout out, man. I even remember that I made your idea. You wanted me to make a Tensegon and a Rinnegan by birth Naruto. So yeah, that is what I did. Naruto was able to gain that. And it was a 50-minute worth of short movie, I guess. You can find it in the, short movie folder on my, channel. Again, no hate to you or anything, it's just, it's kind of annoying when you don't, after even listening to a story, realize that it is your own idea, even though I give you shoutouts, because I like your ideas and you deserve the credit for giving me those ideas. I usually do that in every video of you guys that I make. Anyways, yeah, don't take me seriously, just please kind of, be a little considerate, I guess. Anyways, enough said, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and I love you all guys, so yeah, don't take anything in a bad way to your heart or anything. Yeah, it is a peaceful community, I rather let it just stay like that, okay? Anyways, as for the 15k special, yeah, do send in your ideas. I'm kind of confused because there are a lot of awesome ideas that I want to make, but I can't make them at the same time now, can I? Yeah, I'm kind of bummed out here and confused. What should I do? Anyways, moving onwards, without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins long time ago, before the QB attack. As we go towards on the outer skirts of Konoha, deep within the forest of death, without the notice of even the Hokage, there existed an underground facility there that was operated by one of his students, known as Orochimaru, one of the legendary Sanins. He, alongside some of the people who were working under him, were experimenting inhumanely. Thanks to the help of an elder known as Danzo, he was able to operate there secretly. And once he was found out, he was currently evacuating because his sensei, his friends, ex-friends, were marching towards him, either to arrest him or kill him for his inhumane experiments. As that is when one of the men then said, "Orochimaru-sama, they're already here." "What?" "Gather whatever you can. Our men are already dead or captured, whatever they were trying to gather. They rushed here way too early. Whoever informed us quite late. Damn it. We have to escape." As Orochimaru that day escaped, but narrowly with his life because Hiruzen for some reason was, or couldn't, kill him that day. As now fast forward to many years later, as the QB attack happened, and even after that, 10 years passed, as we see the facility was abandoned, covered in dust, as well as sealed away properly so that nobody could get in. But nobody anticipated that Orochimaru has been visiting that place to gather out his stuff, leaving with only the important stuff, his diary, in which he kept in his logs the most necessary. In short, breaking the seal so anybody can enter inside. So now we see somebody who did was none other than 10-year-old Naruto. After the 10 years have passed since anybody set a foot inside of that place, since Orochimaru's last visit to take his diary on the QB attack day. As currently we see, the 10-year-old Naruto Uzumaki was panting heavily because he was scared, filled with adrenaline from running away from the shinobis as well as the civilians who were chasing him in the form of mob, trying to hunt him down and put an end to him finally. This happened every year. Whenever he tried to tell his Gigi that they were bothering him or trying to kill him, he would just let it slide. And Naruto at one point was, considering not to bother him because he knew that his Gigi would be bother only. The only reason he could consider that man his ally at this point was because he gave him enough money and a place to stay. But Naruto didn't trust him completely. Not after what he has been doing, letting those people slide. He was a part of this village, and he was soon going to be a Hokage. And if these people were going to be his subjects, then they won't listen to him and even would try to kill him. This one was evident to a 10-year-old Naruto, who acted like a dumb child in front of everyone, hiding his true skills. As currently, now we see after panting and gathering his breath, Naruto was looking around quite curiously now. What is this place? as Naruto began to wander around, and there he began to see a lot of notes that were placed there. Huh? Wow, what does this even mean? Quite complex. As there, after wandering around, Naruto found a lot of scrolls. Oh, I remember this. These are scrolls, right? In which Gigi says a lot of jutsus and important stuff is. Maybe I can learn something from here to defend myself. As now we see, nobody was at that day able to locate Naruto, and Naruto, because of his curiosity getting the better of him, spent the whole week straight there, gathering and hunting food and necessary water from outside of the forest, and just returning back to the facility, his safe zone as he called it now. There he found a lot of material to learn, but he knew if he stayed there, his Gigi would get suspicious, so only after a week he visited him. And as he realized, Hiruzen was suspicious. Where have you been, Naruto? Oh, in the woods? Camping? Why have you been camping? It was the people, Gigi. As Hiruzen sighed. Again with the people, Naruto. These people are good. They wouldn't do this to you. I have been with them even long before you were born. Remember? Yeah, you're the third Hokage, and even before that, under the second Hokage's regime, you have been with them. They are the kindest people in the whole elemental nation I can find. As Hiruzen was quite shocked with how sarcastic Naruto was being. What is it, my boy? Why are you so down? It's nothing, Didi. You always say that, but they always try to hurt me. I mean, week ago they were also trying to kill me, saying that I'm a demon and so on. What? How am I a demon? I'm a human, right? Yes, Naruto, you are a human, said Hiruzen, rubbing his temple, as he has his one fist clenched so tight that his knuckles were going white. How about this? You and I go for a ramen. No, actually, I stopped eating ramen. What? Why? Wasn't it your favorite food? Yeah, but it is hindering my growth spurt, so yeah. I'm gonna stick to the, hunting and eating. Why? It helps me exercise and, keeps me busy and away from people. And hey, this way I won't prank you, and I will be able to train, since I'm gonna be a future Hokage and need to be strong and able to survive on my own. As Hiruzen then sighed. Naruto, this is a silly idea, right? Is it? I mean, it's kind of like a training to me, since in the academy teachers usually kick me out. I mean, I would be not bothering them as well. Fine, Naruto. You can do this. And only because I know that the teachers have been kicking you out, and I saw so myself one day. Really? Yes, you can continue. Thanks, Gigi. I promise I won't get hurt or disappoint you. Go on, my boy. But remember, you will still take the test. And nobody's gonna help you that time, Naruto, even if you fail, I know, I will pass this test, Gigi. As now we see, Naruto left, and as soon as he arrived outside of the village inside the forest of that, his smile fell. Stupid Hiruzen. There's obviously something up. I need to find out. As now we see, Naruto went inside the facility and locked it up completely. Using the Fuinjutsu that he has learned, he was able to completely mask it so much that he was able to hide its presence. Thankfully, Naruto inherited a lot of abilities from his both parents, which were the Fuinjutsu specialty by birth, as well as his genius of both mother and father, now put to the right use. As Naruto now took off his clothes from the upper part and stood in front of a mirror after cleaning it up a bit. As there he used his chakra to appear on his stomach, and there appeared a seal. Now, what is this storage seal? What is it used to store or hold? As that is when Naruto tried to push his chakra into the seal, and he was knocked out cold. And once he woke up, he found himself in front of a huge bar. And there behind the bar, two red eyes opened and looked towards him. So my Jinchuriki has finally arrived. What can I help you with, my Jinchuriki? Said sarcastically the huge Biju in a demonic deep voice. You're Kyubi no Yoko, are you not? Guess what? My Jinchuriki is an art stupid idiot monkey. Are you being sarcastic with me? He has brain cells more than I gave credit him to. You really are interesting, Naruto Uzumaki. What do you want from me? Nothing. I was just trying to see what is the seal used to store in. It is your father's nice and final work in which he made you the Jinchuriki of mine and made your life living hell," said Kyuubi with a sinister smirk. "I see. And as far as I remember, the fourth Hokage was the one who destroyed you," he said, putting quotation and using his fingers as indication on destroy. "Yes. So he is my father? Huh. You're quite sharp, kid. Of course he is." "Now it makes sense." "What? But why would he choose me? Any child could have been used that day. Could he have asked for any other child?" "Seriously? He didn't even bother?" "No. As far as I remember, he didn't." "Wow. He just destroyed my life and was like, okay, my son can take it?" "Wait, who was my mother then?" "You figured this much out. Tell me. What is your name?" "Naruto Uzumaki. Now Namikaze once you told me, right?" "And what does significant the Uzumaki name holds?" "It was a clan name." "Of course, you dumb idiot. It is a clan name. A clan so huge that they had their own village known as Uzushio-kakure. Your mother was the third princess of it from the third generation known as Kushina Uzumaki." "Wait, what? So, wait, I'm kind of a prince and as well as the Kage's child and still I'm treated like shit by this stupid ass village?" "Yes, your beloved village." "Wait, what? You just called your village stupid? An ass?" "Because it is. The people here are dumber than a rock. And they call me a demon for not. I mean, if I was a demon, then why couldn't I use my chakra that I almost eradicated them with to destroy them in the time of need?" "Good point. You made a good point. Jeez, why do I have to explain this to everyone?" "Oi, kid, don't be sarcastic with me. Say, why don't you open this seal and let me go since you don't want with me anything?" "Hold on. What kind of effects it would have on me?" "Oh, nothing. You just might die." Yeah, and I'll be okay with dying. I'm trying my best to survive and I'll rather die by your hands." "No, thank you. You're staying here." As Kyuubi tried to lunge at him, but it didn't work. What do you know? The great Kyuubi no Yoko can't do shit as far as I was standing here. "You mark my words, brat. I'll tear you apart to shreds." You're the one sealed here. I don't have the key. If you want to be free, you need to work with me." "Why would I do that? And what do you mean? You freeing me wouldn't it kill you? Why should I even trust you?" "Listen, you dumb fox. I don't want to spend a second with you as much as you want to spend a second with me. So how about we cooperate together, and once I'm able to find and locate the key, and find a way that it won't kill me so I can let you free, we come to an agreement that we work together until then, so you can live your life and I can live mine. Tell you what, I'll even place a seal on you so that nobody could seal you and make you into a, prisoner in a Jinchuriki ever again." And what should I get to believe you as a proof?" I mean, what Naruto then smirked and said, "Believe me, don't believe me, I don't care, because I can take this on my own. I'm only doing this because I know what it feels like to be trapped somewhere. And I was only being considerate and only allowing you to be let out. If you don't want it, then yeah, you don't want it. Wait. Let's just say if I work with you and you don't betray me, you won't bother me again. How so?" "Because you have that seal on me. I'm not gonna put a tracker seal on you. You can watch my work if you like to. I mean, I don't know how you're gonna do that." "Fine, come here." As a huge fist came out of the cell and was now hovering above a few centimeters away from Naruto. "Fist bump me, so I can share a connection with you this way." As Naruto did, and a connection bond was formed there, so that Naruto and Kurama could share senses. As after that, we see both of them had a deal, as Naruto for the next 3 years, as per deal with Hiruzen, began to work there hidingly, only visiting only on occasional times while remaining outside most of the time. And unknown to them, Naruto, whenever visited, took something important away from the village, not from the scroll section or any other library, from the graveyard. And that was the DNA of the dead legendary shinobis, mainly his father. He couldn't find his mother where it was located, but he did find his father's, Hashirama's, Tobirama's, as well as legendary shinobi Sakumo Hatake's as well. So, what did Naruto do? Using the sacred jutsus that were stolen from Orochimaru back at the time, Naruto began to use the sacrificial jutsu. With the help of a blood clone sacrificial, Naruto was able to sacrifice the clone in order to revive the legends who would work for him. And after their revival, we see Naruto was standing in front of them. As Minato, as soon as he was getting out of his coffin, realized who it was. No, Naruto? It's been a long time, father. It's finally good to see you, face to face. It's good to see you, but you used Edo Tensei. Why? I don't see any threat or sense any threat, said Tobirama. That is because you will be the threat this time around. As everyone halted after listening to this. What do you mean by that, little boy? Your village, it has caused me enough harm. I'm done with this, and you will be the ones who will have my revenge on them. The same ones who built this village, protected this village, ruining millions of lives. What? What are you talking about, son? I didn't ruin your life. I tried to make you a hero. Hero, you say? Oh, tell me this then, father. Do hero gets hunted down by the people on their birthday? Every year? As Minato was shocked after hearing this. The same people that call you demon, you should die, we will finish what the fort started, and so on. And when you tell your Hokage, all he says that it is just your imagination, and doesn't even bother listening to you. Wait, what? Said Tobirama. Who is this Hokage? That would be your student, Hiruzen Sarutobi, who has lost his spine, as I have heard from my, a compliance. And who would that be? Who else, Kyuubi no Yoko? Naruto, your father has my other half, as well as the key. I hear it. That you have the key, father, said Naruto with a smirk on his face, as he moved towards his father who couldn't move. Naruto, don't listen to the Kyuubi. You see, father, I am not listening to the Kyuubi, but I'm not listening to you, any one of you, because I have suffered enough, and it is high time I make them pay with their own debts. Kyuubi should have finished what it started 13 years ago, and it should have ended with them being destroyed and not being made a Jinchuriki to suffer for the rest of my life, said Naruto, as Minato looked down, as Hashirama then said, What is your name, son? That would be Naruto Uzumaki no Mikaze. You're an Uzumaki. Yes, and you wanna know funny thing? I am from the lineage of your wife, as well, from the royal bloodline of the Uzumakis. Turns out I found out about that from the Kyuubi as well. Not from anyone who you trusted. And they didn't give me shit. Not even a single penny from the heritage. I take a little bit of change, as they call it. And you know when I got that as a monthly income? When? After I spent a whole winter season roaming in the streets, dumpster diving just to survive, while also trying my best to avoid drunkards and so on, so that I could live at least, to survive. Wait, this can't be. If you don't believe me, how about we do a test? October 10th is coming up. I knew you would say that. I want you to henji into me and go out in the night to see for yourself what your village has become. And as soon as 12 a.m. struck and my birthday is over, I want you to go ahead, turn back, unleash your full potential, and destroy the village. As after the given command, we see on October 10th in the nighttime, while the village was celebrating, the clones began to wander around. As soon as they did, huge mobs formed and began to beat on them, and that is when they realized the true demons in human skin were their own people who gave them smiles. As Minato was surprised to see many of his friends there. Even Hiyashi Hyuga was there, and so was Inoichi, and so many. And they were all hunting and beating his own son. It was so twisting and gut-wrenching to watch. And when the time came up, there was a puff of smoke, as the people stood still. And then there stood Edo Tensei Minato, as everyone's eyes widened. How could you? I trusted you all with my son! What? You mean That boy is your son? As Minato was quite shocked and disgusted. You don't tell me you don't see the resemblance. As after that, all hell broke loose when Minato himself began to butcher down his friends, all the people who considered him their hero, and on the other side, Hashirama and Tobirama did the same. As Sakumo Hatake was standing next to Naruto. See, Sakumo-san? See what I told you? As that is when a bird's chirping sound was heard, as Naruto was standing still as Sakumo arrived in front, as Kakashi was again traumatized while stabbing his own father with the Chidori this time. What have you done, demon? Ah, what? You might consider this Hatake is your father that I brought here with me. And not only that, look behind you. As he did so, he saw Kushina Uzumaki and Edo Tensei punching him in the face so hard that he was flying straight towards the ground. But there stood Rin Nohara. Rin? Courtesy of mine and my tracking skills, I was able to find her, as Rin did an axe kick to drop him straight to the ground. Hello, Kakashi. I can't believe it. She would do this to Sensei's son. That thing is not Sensei's son. He's the demon, nine-tailed fox in human skin. Is he now? Said a huge demonic voice, as from behind all of them a huge shadow loomed over him, as his eyes widened. No, it can't be. But Hiruzen-sama said that you were dead. Consumed. Am I consumed? Then what is he, an illusion? Try to dispel this genjutsu, as you call it. As many tried, like Kakashi was trying after seeing the visage of the Kyuubi, but all of them failed. As on the other side, Root as well as Onbus and Hiruzen himself was trying to engage, reason with the Edo Sensei and the Shinobi's legends coming back to life, but so far all of them failed. As now we see a wounded Hiruzen kneeling down was panting heavily, as he also saw the visage of the Biju behind all of his sensei, as he then said, Sensei, who did this? I did, said a voice, as a chirping, smiling Naruto arrived there. Naruto? Yes, you forgot to mention Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze as well. Is my full name, by the way. How did you do this? Well, I did say I will return and pass your test, didn't I? To become the Hokage. Well, yeah, I thought about it hard, and I don't want to be a Hokage since there is not going to be a village for any longer sooner. Is it? Why are you doing this? Why shouldn't I? For the past 10 years, your dumbass, stupid scum people have done nothing more than tortured me, and so have you. So, all of you should just die and perish. Doesn't that make sense? As now we see, Naruto used all of them and their abilities to unleash their full extent, and that is what they did. And soon as Naruto watched while eating popcorn, Konoha was no more. All of its people, clans, were eradicated. No soul was spared that day. As after that we see, Minato then said, Are you happy now, Naruto? Many innocents have died already. Innocents, you say? What about me, whose innocence you ruined? As Minato looked down, I'm sorry, son. Shut up, Minato. My son has suffered enough. I was stupid enough to believe in you. These people have been bad-mouthing me, and you didn't bother to understand me back at the day. I was worried, even when you were sealing. Enough. God-chan, I'm done with this, man. But I'm not stopping here. What? What do you mean, you're not stopping? We did what you asked us to do. Oh, don't get grumpy on me, you old fart. I didn't ask you to raise them like this. Or did they go corrupt somewhere? I don't know how. I don't know what you're saying, but the monkey I remembered was not like this. As Naruto teased him by mimicking him. Stop this, said Hashirama. We have done what you asked us. Why are you not sending us back? It is time I get revenge for the Uzumakis. Since I am from the royal lineage, yeah, kind of makes my blood itch and boil. So to bring back and get you all in line, I brought back another guest. Meet Mito Uzumaki herself, as Mito arrived, jumping from the sky and landing in front of them. As Hashirama and Tobirama's eyes widened. Mito-sama? Said Tobirama. Mito-chan, you boneheads. I can't believe my line has suffered so much just because of my mistake. What do you mean by that, Mito-chan? I shouldn't have helped you, dumbass, when you fought against Madara. Oh, I see. Madara is still alive out there, by the way. He was able to outlive all of you. I'm gonna find that motherfucker and kill him myself. Language, son. Jeez, Mom, I went through a lot and you... Language. Okay. As after that we see Naruto and with the help of Kyuubi, all of them went on rampage, village from village, freeing the Jinchurigis because Naruto found a way, thanks to his Finjutsu skills, to free himself and his other peers who were suffering like him from a certain painful death if the Biju escapes or by any other means. So they were free now. But as for those who have tortured them, all of them suffered. And one by one village after the other, villages begin to fall down and the beaches begin to merge in the combined form, in the form of wave that destroyed and demolished villages. It was an organized plan attack, and the most terrifying thing was the legends from the past rust amongst them. This news reached the ears of Orochimaru and of that of Jiraiya, who wasn't there, alongside Tsunade and as well as none other than Akatsuki themselves. Now Tsunade and Jiraiya, working together, tried to hunt down whoever it was who was using their dead loved ones and people from the past to kill all of these people and do all of this bad stuff. And on the other side, Akatsuki wanted them to join their side because this one was a powerful man and he had something they wanted. So Naruto gathered them all in the Uzumaki ruins, baiting them. As now we see the remaining shinobi force as well as the Akatsuki and Orochimaru alongside the other two Sanins arrived there with his backup, and what they found was Naruto himself waiting for them in the ruined Uzumaki throne, seated there. My oh my, a boy it seems, an Uzumaki boy. But your facial features, they resemble Minato and Kushina a lot, right? I know. So you're the one who destroyed all of these homes, villages, Naruto? That would be right, Godfather, as Jiraiya flinched after hearing that. How do you... Oh, come on, I was able to revive my parents for a time being and you did not thought for a moment that I would have heard this from them. Did you? As Hiruzen then said. None other than Jiraiya then said. Why did you do this? Why shouldn't I? Said Naruto. You weren't there, so yeah, but you basically shouldn't have known. But they were torturing me as hell, so yeah, to get even with them, I just destroyed them like they wanted to do it with me. And as for they wanted to finish what the Kyuubi started, I just freed the Kyuubi, and yeah, they wanted to deal with him, so I said, hey, deal with him now. He's here. You're being funny and ridiculous. This is not funny. This is something serious matter. You destroyed not only Konoha, but also 3 of the major villages. Eva is on the brink of destruction right now as we speak. Said Naruto, correcting them. What? What do you mean by that? Oh, yeah, I got the news from my clone. 4 villages have been destroyed just for your correction, Jiraiya. This is not a game, brat. You're going down, said Tsunade as she jumped and tried to drop an axe kick, but was punched in the face as she was thrown back with full force, as the other two tensed when they saw who it was. Mito Uzumaki, the legend herself in the flesh. As from behind her, one by one stood out the legends, as now we seeing the lineup of the legendary shinobis from the past, recognized each and every one of them as the god of shinobi, they realized something. They were fucked. Now, how hard do you want me to go on you? Please, because there is no easy way out. I'm gonna make sure that easy. As after that, the Akatsuki who were hidden were also brought out after Naruto dealt with them. You're coming with us, Naruto Uzumaki, because we need your talent. And the Bijus, they belong to us. Alright, why don't you deal with them? As now we see, the Rinnegan user tried to his best to put them all in Genjutsu, but it didn't work. How is this possible? I have the power of the gods. I have the power of the gods. I have the power of the science, motherfucker. And it isn't gonna work on me anymore. Said Naruto. As now we see all of the Bijus charged at them alongside the people. As Madara stood amongst them, his master was destroyed as he was gritting his teeth as he saw his Akatsuki and his loyal subject Zetsu being ripped apart by them. You will pay for this, Naruto. You insolent brat. Oh, you thought I was here alone? Rise, Uzumaki, as from the ground beneath you millions of coffins rose, as all of them were now Uzumakis who were brought out from the legendary era of the beginning to all the way extinction. All of the Uzumakis were brought back to life, and all hell broke loose soon after. Because as soon as Madara was killed by them all, Naruto went on to capture each and every existing village, which was Kumo and Iba, and making sure Naruto knew Naruto made them knew that who was the real in charge now. And as for the daimyos and Land of Fire and the other lands, they were conquered by his undead Uzumaki army and so on. And so on forth, Naruto became the new leader and king of a new dynasty that he opened, the Uzumaki dynasty, because the elemental nation and the age of shinobis villages was over once and for all. As Naruto was happy that it was, because many who have suffered from its fate were now secure and safe. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and please, I beg of you, help me out in picking up an idea for the 15k movie special from the comments, man. I'm kind of, bummed out because the ideas are quite good that you are sending me in. And Shiroz, don't take it too hard, man, but yeah, what I said was true. Okay, I have made your idea. I promise and swear I did. Anyways, this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace!